Hi! It's time to do weird things with coffee.
Oh, he's gone. He went under.
So, I've had a strange thought. What if we try and extract coffee, not with water, like is traditional, but with milk? We're gonna dial in our grind on the new hand grinder. I bought some beans today, specifically for this purpose. Dial that in, and we're gonna pull a shot, see how it is, and then we're gonna come back, we're gonna do it with milk. We're gonna do it side by side. This is gonna get weird. This is gonna get really weird.
He'll resurface. They always do.
It's been a minute since I've dialed in a coffee. I've gone through a lot of that Ethiopian. Like, I was gonna use it to dial in, but I haven't dialed in like 2 months, and I'm a little rusty. So, I'm gonna be using, something from work. Specifically, the Komodo Dragon Blend. I have thoughts on our coffees, and I'm not gonna share most of them. But what I will share is tasting notes that I get as aromatics from this bag because, oh boy, it's got a lot of them. It's got like this kind of earthy, mossy thing going that it's interesting, and I'm really excited to like play with this, but it's also really dark. But my expectations, not super high. It's got a really nice, like, citrusy overtone that does not pair well with that earthy character. You know when you're, like, in, like, a national park, you go into an outhouse, it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's got something going on. Somebody's obviously come along and tried to make it a little bit less earthy, and so it's got that little bit of, like, citrusy overtone, but it's not like quite real citrus. I think this one's kind of orange. I don't know that it works super well with the smell of rotting leaves. It's interesting, and we're gonna just pull some shots with it. So, we have something, it's not espresso, but it's black liquid that is technically coffee. I'm a little scared to drink this. Oh my god, that's really intense. That's really intense. It's definitely got some florals. It's got a little bit of that citrusy characteristic. Holy shit, it's still so bitter. I don't know how to fix this. I mean, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I could make this work, but it would be like a 6 ounce, like, there's so much finish on this and it's not in a good way. Now that we've spent a good while doing terrible things to ourselves and our bodies, like trying to make espresso out of very, very dark roasted coffee. I still regret that decision. We're gonna try and make a bad situation slightly less bad by doing something terrible. And that terrible thing, we're gonna extract some coffee with some milk. I wanna talk about what I'm trying to do. So, first off, liquids other than water and coffee. Water is an amazing solvent. It pulls certain compounds out of the ground coffee as a function of time. That's why it's sour at the start and bitter at the end, because different compounds are going into solution at different times. And throwing oils, throwing lipids into the mix, that's really gonna change things, I think. But I think it's gonna let me grind way coarser and cut the bitterness while still getting some level of the extraction I want because there's less water in it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's gonna extract more slowly because a lot of it is gonna be fats. And I don't know how the fats are gonna interact with it, but it's gonna be really interesting. So I think I'm just gonna grind like I normally do, and we're gonna put some milk in the brew chamber, and we're gonna see what happens. Oh boy, forgive me. Okay, so that was really anticlimactic. So I think I know what happened here. And that reason is proteins. Or more accurately, globs of fat, because water is much, much, much smaller than milk fat, and it probably actually can't get its way through the puck. So I'm gonna grind it way coarser, and we're gonna see what happens. So the thing that came out of there, because there was a little bit that process produced, was so thick. Like, I didn't try it. I'm not doing that to my body. The coffee was sieving the milk, and like, what came out of that portafilter, not fun, not nice, not good. Let's keep going. Let's make this happen, shall we? So, brew chamber and the piston that I totally forgot about. Yeah, I'm about to regret my life. Oh boy. Okay, that's actually like coming through. It's channeling like a lot. It looks like a latte. I don't know what I expected, but probably that. It's too coarse, so we're gonna have to back that off and try this again. I should have only gotten like maybe 100 microns, it looks like. But yeah, that finished in about 20 seconds, which is not quite what I was looking for, but it's something that exists. Let's cause pain to ourselves and try it. Wish me luck. Oh. Smells interesting. It's not as intense as it was before. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. That is really strong. It's still bitter. It's lost a lot of its... Oh, interesting. It's back of the mouth bitter now. It's lost some of the, like, front bitter, though. I think I need to pull this more ristretto. I pulled the entire contents of my brew chamber, and I really shouldn't have done that. This is something that exists. Okay, I'm not gonna keep doing that. That's terrible. But it's not as bad as it was. Alright, time to make bad decisions. I don't know what part we're at. So we're gonna pull this ristretto. I say, pouring milk into my brew chamber at maybe a 12 out. We're gonna wait until we see the first drips. Just do some pre-infusion of our milk. And now we're gonna pull. And I don't have a glass nearby. Oh, I do actually. What am I saying? Okay, and we're almost 12, so I'm gonna leave off. I don't know what this is gonna be like. We're gonna make a mess, and then we're gonna pull the rest of it through. Oh boy! We have it. It's got some crema. It's probably out of focus, but it's got a little bit of crema. And that makes me feel things. That makes me feel things. It's time for number 3. Number 2, if you're counting the ones that I actually tried. Kind of. Oh. Why am I coming back to this? It's still Komodo. Still smells like the Komodo. Whoa. Interesting. Not altogether terrible. It's still really bitter. I think it channeled a ton. Not gonna lie. My bed prep was not very good. Oh god, I don't want to take this again, but I need to describe it. Okay. It's very fruity, and I'm done with this one. If I have any more, it's coming back out. It's fruity. It's got that thing that some dark roasts have. It's rubbery. It's really rubbery. I really should be doing this with specialty coffee. I think I'm gonna do this whole thing again. Oh my god. I'm rethinking my entire life right now. It's not pleasant, but it has some like floral notes to it at the start, and then it's just terrible. We're gonna do this with specialty coffee because I didn't want to waste it, but I'm gonna have to. Cause goddamn, this is just terrible. There's no recovering from this, really. Okay, well, I'm going to do this with some specialty coffee. I'm running out of milk, and I'm running out of power on my camera, so we're gonna come back. It's day 3 of me doing horrible things to myself. Hi. Today, I'm going back to the Ethiopian. I'm done with Akimoto. No, just no, there's no fixing that. And so I'm gonna do something nice for myself, and I'm just gonna go back to dialing that in and get that into a good place, and we're gonna talk again in a second. Okay. So this is probably the best shot I've gotten so far. It smells really nice. It's... Yeah, when I aspirate, I definitely get those notes of like those botanicals, and it says black tea, and it's not far off. There's still little hints of the Komodo though, I think, from that grinder, but it's mostly gone. There we go, yeah. That's good. Okay. Let's do bad things. I want this tamper. Okay, so the milk's about as hot as I can get it. I've realized that I may have ground too fine, but we're gonna try it, and we're gonna see what happens. Pre-infusion. Nothing's coming out. And, yep, I ground too fine. Okay, we're gonna just release pressure on this in a safe way. Okay, we've ground, of course, heated our milk. I'm gonna use less milk, and we're gonna pull this again, almost a 1-to-1, so I'm gonna pull this at about 8 grams. That was way too much milk, and it went everywhere, but it's fine. Contact is happening, so we'll start our timer, see if we can't get a little bit of pre-infusion going. Okay, I see droplets, that's a really good sign. As soon as it hits 15, let's pull. Okay, so that was still way too finer. Nothing. I'm still too finer. Okay. Once more, for posterity's sake. And it's just not happening today. But yeah, we have something, and we're gonna try that something. It's gonna be incredibly sour, because I didn't get anywhere near extraction that I wanted, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, so we've got a couple grams of something. It honestly, it looks really interesting. There's a lot of oil in it, more than I was expecting. That's like dappling the surface, and there's these like dark like striations in the crema that aren't, I don't think they're tiger striping, but they might be. I think I think maybe when the proteins and the oils are getting pulled through the bed, they're taking some more of the fines with them than you might normally see with water, because it's just a larger molecule and just like a larger grouping of stuff. So let's see how this is. Oh boy. Okay. I think my palate is getting a little tired of doing this. Yo! It's definitely under extracted. It has a little bit of that vibe of like, you know, when you like that smell after you knock out a puck. That vibe of like coffee that's already been extracted. It's just got so much mouthfeel. Wow. It's so viscous and oily and astringent. Wow. Okay. Holy shit. It's like, okay. Wow, that's not anything like what I was expecting. I can't get a lot of the notes, but it's like, it's super syrupy. It's super, super thick and very, very velvety almost in terms of the mouthfeel. It's silky. Definitely sour. Sour enough to make me wonder if the milk is curdled. It's really interesting. I need to grind coarser. I'm gonna come back to this in a bit. Hello. I'm back. It's, oh my god, I've lost count. I think it's day 4 now. I bought more coffee. Wrong direction. So, we're gonna do it. We're gonna finish this, hopefully, and not have a day 5. My methodology was kind of terrible. It was unpleasant what I was doing yesterday. Day before that. But we're gonna make it work today. That's the hope, at least. And if we don't, I have a second bag of this. And I got half and half, whole milk, 2% and non-fat. We're just gonna see what happens. I don't have a full quart of non-fat, so we're gonna use that last and most sparingly, because I think that one's gonna be really interesting, that and the half and half. I'm excited. Let's make this happen. Okay, so I have reasons for this, and this is basically just to test my theory of like, is it something about the milk, or is it the lipids in the milk that are causing weird things to happen, and my flow rate being different, and that like viscousness I think is gonna be from fat, which is why I got a few different kinds of milk. I wanted to see if this made this like more viscous and more like a much like syrupier mouthfeel, because I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I feel like this is also gonna choke really fast, and this is gonna need like a really, really coarse grind, and this is gonna need a much finer grind. But I'm not sure. I just wanna play with it and find out. I preheated my stuff, and I'm gonna get this up to temp. I think we're just gonna start with a whole milk, and we're gonna go up, and we're gonna go down, and I don't know why I have 2%, because I feel like this is just extra data that I don't need. But we'll have it just in case we want it. So, let's do some bad things. that time. Time to make bad decisions on camera. Here we have espresso extracted with whole milk. It's got crema. It's about 7 ounces, and we're gonna make bad decisions. Ooh. Smells interesting. It's actually got some notes. A little bit caramely, and a little bit curdled. It's sweet, but it's like the sweet you get from something that's rotting a little bit, but in a slightly more pleasant way than that. Okay. Okay, let's do this. It's bitter. It's under-extracted. I definitely needed to pull that shot longer, but I didn't have enough liquid. It's interesting. I mentioned before that there was this vibe of coffee that had already been extracted once, like the knock out the puck thing. And I wonder if that's something to do with the oils extracting different compounds. It's very bitter. It's interesting. And I'm gonna pull another shot, longer, more milk, and we're gonna see what happens. Round 3, fight. The milk, grab a shot of, put it in, or excuse me, a little pre-in 3. Begin pressing. It's like it chokes after a second. Try again. All right, round 4. Already, that's easier. Why? Why does it keep choking? How much coarser do I have to go? Yeah, it's just channeling at this point because it's so coarse. I mean, everything is a channel because it's so coarse. You've got almost 11 grams, actually. Kind of a good place to be, but I want to get 20 out. I don't know that we're gonna get there. I think at 16 we're gonna be where we're gonna be. Okay, cool. Well, we have more liquid. It's got crema still, which is deeply unsettling. Still, and it's like nice colored crema. As they say in the biz, may Freya have mercy on my soul as I try this. Oh boy, I'm gonna get a spoon. Okay. Crema not good. Crema bad. Oh boy. Okay. Whew, okay. Oh, it's not terrible. Okay. It's still bad. It's still bad. It's just not terrible. It's got more of the chocolatey notes going on in there. It's just this mouthfeel. Just out of this world. You can see the whole milk residue on the walls. It channeled in the last half of that shot. I can really taste it. It is deeply unpleasant. So, I'm done with this. What we're gonna do, we're gonna step down to non-fat, because honestly, if I grind coarse enough to do half and half, there is absolutely no way I'm gonna get any extraction, and it's just gonna be bitter and bitter and bitter. If I want to use half and half, I'm gonna have to do it as a pour over, and I don't have a pour over set, and this is about espresso. So, oh god, just thinking about doing more of this is very deeply unpleasant. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna step down to non-fat. We're gonna see how that pulls at this current grind setting, and we're just gonna go from there. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Really? Okay, so quick interlude time. Took apart my puck, and it's full. It's just full of fats and just thick, super viscous goo. And I think that's why my shots are choking, because the puck just fills up with milk fat. So we're gonna step down to non-fat, and I think that's gonna totally just change this entirely. Okay, also, I may have made a mistake, which is that in my previous tastings, for whatever reason, my brain was like, bitter is under-extracted. It's not, it's over-extracted. I'm wondering if I missed something there. Because a lot of them were definitely sour, but they were also very intensely bitter. I'm gonna come back to that, but I just wanna think on that for a sec. Okay, we've got throughput. It's dark. Okay, we've got channeling. It's not choking yet. Oh, I said that and it just started choking. Damn it. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I want to quickly talk about the anatomy of this shot because it's interesting. Here we have l'espresso, and you can see there's these dark lines here in the like heart of the shot, and I think those are oils from the coffee maybe. And then also, let me see if I can get something of this. You can see that there's this like dark line down the middle. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's tiger striping from like ground coffee going into solution. It's got crema like before because this is really high pressure. It went blonde really quickly. I know that's partially just because I'm pulling it with milk and not water, and so it's gonna look really, really light in color, but even accounting for that, I wonder if we're doing something wrong. Let's taste it. All right, let's make this thing happen. So we have Le Shot. Oh boy, I'm still really not looking forward to this. Okay. Smells similar. It smells a little sweeter. I'm legitimately having to compose myself. This is not fun. It's different. It's not a lot different. It's got more chocolate to it. It's really bitter. I think we might be over extracting. Like a lot. I'm gonna try 6 gram out. Because this is really bitter. Okay. Quick thing. I'm rapidly getting very, very tired of this. I'm gonna do 2 more. If I can't get it in the next one, then I'll do 1 more after that. If I can't get it, I can't get it. It's gonna be unsatisfying, but I can't keep doing this to myself. And it's really not something that I should continue to do. Anyway. And also, at some point, it loses its entertainment value, and I think we're starting to get there. So I'm just gonna do this 2 more times, and I'm gonna be done. And that's gonna feel really good, not having to do this anymore. Oh boy. Okay, cool. Oh god, that was way too soon. Throughput. Well, that was a 9. We're gonna try it. It's gonna be terrible, and then I'm gonna hate myself, and then I'm gonna end the video. In that order. Cool. Let's be done. Okay, well, my will to live is rapidly evaporating, but we're gonna try this shot, and I'm gonna be done. I'm done. Okay. It smells like the other ones. It's still bad. It's not terrible. But it's just not good. I think the sourness of the espresso is curdling the milk, and you're pulling all the proteins out and a lot of the sugars, and it's just bad, and it's just terrible, and I don't know why I did this. I thought it would be fun. It's not fun anymore. Oh god. Okay. We're done. We're done. I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah. Cool. Oh god. I'm done. I am so utterly done with this entire affair. I thought this would be really fun. I thought I'd get some really cool results. It's bad. It's just bad. It's just bad. I kind of got some interesting results there for a second, but I think light roasted coffees are just getting swamped with milk. Dark roasted coffees are already terrible. I'm sorry if you have good dark roasted coffee. I'm not judging you. I'm just judging the dark roast that I used. I think that all the fats in the milk were getting trapped, and so I was losing a lot of that. What did get through were the oils, which are bitter. Now you've seen it, and you can't unsee it. You can't unwatch this video, and in that I will take pride. And I will revel in that. And I will be glad that at least someone was suffering along with me. I will say thank you so much to my partner for putting up with me intentionally hurting myself throughout this entire affair. And I'm sorry to you, the viewer, who for some reason decided to watch this video and got this far in it. Why? But thank you for watching, I guess. I'll see you on the flip side. Yeah.
You saved me.